Okay, so I want to make a quick tip video, just for some building generically with K'NEX that help out a lot, some things that I've learned through my past experience. Now the first one, and this is one of the reasons we chose your fan, that we liked it a lot, is because you use the tip. I'm filming, Chris. Where you can put a piece right there on the motor to secure it to something, rather than, put a bar that it whacks into or something. And I know you guys already know that, but just going over it. Also, when supporting a gear on an axle, you don't want to just support one side because it can cause the gear to wobble. You need to put it on both sides, like that, so it holds up. Now, not necessarily that close to the gear, but so it holds it up on both sides instead of just one. And then also these tan pieces are one of the most useful pieces in K'NEX, because this prong here, it can fit into these pieces if you need it to spin. For example, the one blade you had wasn't attached and just kind of generally spun, but if you grabbed it, it stopped. If you put one of these tan pieces connected to the bar, this whole thing will turn with the axle. Another thing that also fits into gears too, so when you want a gear to spin with the axle, you just stick that in there. And then also, something very useful that I always wonder why there are these holes in these pieces. If you didn't know, these are actually omnidirectional pieces, meaning you can put two of them together, and then they can go on all the different sides. So this can be a corner piece. It works with these blue ones too. And the cool thing about these blue ones is they literally attach to all four. When you put it in, all four of the axes. One more thing that most new K'NEX builders do is they try to make their own distances. You see how this slides down back and forth because it's attached like that, which is fine and all if you need it like that, but when you're originally building a structure, I would suggest doing things to the exact length instead of sliding them, because the builder of K'NEX spent a great amount of time building all the necessary pieces, like all of these, to fit together correctly. And they're designed so that almost every distance can be made. I mean, there's one, I think it's between, they need one between, blue and yellow that I always had the problem with, and white and blue. There's a little bit, and there you can get creative. But besides that, you should always pretty much build to the exact length, because they're designed to work like that. Because then pieces will you'll see, start fitting together the way they should. Well, that's about all my tips I have. Thanks. Your fan was really great, guys, so...